The Wild Wild West.
Make sure that camera's on.
Yo, my freaking gosh, dude.
Now it's time for just us.
Yeah,
dude.
true. Now we can let our hair down and relax.
Yeah.
Just chill with our boys.
Boys time.
Welcome to the fucking Inner Circle Warriors.
Dude, the videos you sent me of that guy
are
the best.
Oh my God.
Online sales warrior, online like class tribe. It's been a thing going on for a while. I've had my eye on that for a long time. Now that industry is reaching like a fever pitch of just like, do you know who your real fucking boys are?
Yeah.
Do you need to do steroids with a guy from online?
Dude, how many cars do you sell a month? 24? What if somebody kidnapped your kids and said, we're going to kill them unless you sell 50 cars? Would you sell 50 cars? The guy's like, I guess. Why aren't you selling 50 cars? Does that make sense?
Like, did you see the one
what are you talking about?
We did life insurance. He goes, pitch me in 30 seconds or less. And the guy's like, life insurance is a very important. He goes, all right, enough.
I'm out.
How about this? Do you care if you died, would you want your kids to struggle? Okay, then.
Yeah.
So how about $130 a month with that? And he's like, let's sign the papers right now. That's how you do it.
Yeah. That's so, the guys I feel bad for are the guys in the sales meeting.
Yeah.
So that's just your manager's a hard ass. That's like, there's a guy I need you to see. And you're just you're a car salesman, dude. You're like, dude, the best part of my day is walking across the street to the gas station to get a fucking turkey sandwich. I hate this. And then your hard ass manager is like, we got to watch this guy. He pulls you on stage.
Yeah.
He's like, what if I kidnapped your kids and said I'd fucking kill them if you don't sell 50 cars?
My dick's an inch from your wife's pussy.
Yeah, what are you going to do about it? Sell me on your wife's pussy, go. You're like, oh, man.
It's actually pretty
good. But then
they
those videos, they make those reels and there's like salesmen like, I can close on anybody.
Yeah. I have no ego.
Yeah, it's it'd be so embarrassing. Because, half the guys in there, they're not going to be in car sales. They're going to switch to the big dogs, which is window salesman.
True.
That's when you move up.
True.
Windows by Anderson. You're out of the Honda game. You're into the Windows by Anderson.
That's a good move, actually.
Yeah. Now you're making 500, 600K a fucking year, dude. Ripping off dumb old people.
Yeah, true. Like your windows aren't up to code.
Yeah.
Do you also want a wheelchair?
Oh dear.
Yeah, that's that
You're
thing
gonna fucking freeze to death. Does that make sense?
they talk about that, like how things fill like a religious void in people. That's the vacuum, dude. Of just like, oh, I will do that.
Yeah.
I will not take no for an answer.
That's the way. I mean, if that guy immediately approached me with like a firm handshake and was like, let me tell you something, I'd be like, dude, what are you fucking thinking? I'm here to buy a Honda.
You get me, dude. I'd be like, I will buy this car.
Yeah, there is a salesman like that, especially the way he like seems to be like, does that make sense? Would that, if are you not worried about your family? I'd be like, I'd worry about my family.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, huh?
Yeah.
If a jacked guy with huge nipples was like, you're the man, I'd be like, yeah, I guess I am.
Well,
I'll buy whatever you say.
The buzzsaw they run into are just women. Like a lady can be like, I'll talk to somebody else. You're being pushy. That's tough.
Yeah.
But you can also, that's actually, no, I take that back. Because you could be
I was going to say, women are usually the ones.
Flatter them.
They bring men with them.
Yeah, true.
Because it's usually, well, that's actually probably not their choice.
They drive, no, women drive
women
major
will come
purchases.
In and girls will try to buy a car and they'll be like, my dad is here.
Yeah.
That's definitely their dad being like, I'm going, you're not getting ripped off by some sleazeball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Guy's like, do you love your daughter, sir?
Yeah.
What if she crashes and dies? If you could avoid that for an extra $79
You're going to want the roll bar on the top.
Would you do it? Yes or no? Answer the question.
Yeah.
Yes, I'd obviously want to avoid
Yeah, I want my wife to not be mangled.
Then you need to sign up for our warranty program.
Yeah. Do you want your wife looking like a fat dog? No. You're going to want wax. You're going to want wax on this car. Otherwise, she's going to look like a fat fucking dog. All right. Fuck. Do you want other guys to look at your wife and want to fuck her? I know I do. I don't want to be dating a fat pig. Is your wife a fat pig? Yes or no? No. So you're getting the wax. Okay, all right.
Well, you put it that way.
I guess I get the protection plan wax.
Yeah, that is. It really is though. I've been noticing that. I think Wes Watson has his program up and running.
Yeah.
I think Chet.
You were big on Wes early.
He was very. Yeah, that was a very. But his shit's nuts now.
Yeah.
All his videos now are just like drone footage of a mansion and him just being like, what the fuck? fuck? And there's just like dudes doing jumping jacks on a tennis court, being like, "This is our new life now." I met this guy on YouTube.
Screaming in a mansion is fucking awesome.
So sick,
Drone
dude.
footage of you just like,
It's just him getting out of Maybachs.
I did it.
It's just him getting out of Maybachs and just like
Yeah.
walking into restaurants. That's his video.
They're all fucking, what's his name? They're all Rex Kwon Do. They're all Rex Kwon Do. Do you think I'm a loser because I go home to Starla at night?
It's so fucking funny.
Yeah. They have jacked wives, dude. Their wives are jacked.
You need a jacked
Wives are
wife. You
jacked.
need to get a jacked wife or one with humongous fake tits.
Yeah.
You got a hot wife. Well, that's part of that business model. Is you got to be hot wife and an Instagram model lady constantly.
Jacked wife is rough, dude. Jacked wife is immediately like, oh, gross, dude. Because, yeah, I don't want to shit on a guy's wife because that guy rules.
Unless it's a. I mean, if it's a business thing, totally get
But
it.
that's Starla. They all date Starla. You think I'm a loser because I go home to Starla? Oh, fuck, dude.
Fuck, man. That's
Just I empathize with those poor salesmen in those meetings.
Yeah.
That's just I can't imagine. I
yeah,
can't,
man.
dude. I would if I was in that. I'd be howling, fucking laughing.
It's
If a jacked dude came in to my fucking car sales meeting. He was like, are you working as hard as you can? I'd be like, no, I shit. I've been shitting. I've hemorrhoids because I shit for an hour every day. I'd read books all day.
yeah.
I email my ex-girlfriend all day. That's all I do.
I used to get I worked at a company where the guy would put on the Wolf of Wall Street headset and be like, "We're at $350,000 this month, and that's down from." And I would sit there and just be like, "Dude, this is so fucking insulting. I make $500 a week, and you're sitting here being like, I only made $450,000."
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, okay,
Yeah.
I'm not. You're not captivating me whatsoever.
Fuck you.
You got to do the most. And it's like, I want to do the least.
Yeah.
I want to do the least and still get my little paycheck.
If I wanted to do the most, I wouldn't be here.
Yeah.
If I did the most my whole life, I wouldn't be.
Well, dude, now offices are just, I've noticed now, the only office I go to anymore is just Barstool. It's
Yeah.
just dudes walking around with laptops. You just walk around with a laptop in an office now, and like, I don't think anyone does anything.
No.
I think you walk with a laptop and like sit down and eat your lunch, and you pick your laptop back up and carry it upstairs.
Everyone's
and then you
fake.
go home.
Everyone's
You go
fake
home.
working.
I know, dude.
All I did at every job, I just was like, I got to pretend I'm doing what they told me to do. I'm just trying to Google. Yeah. Oh man, when they locked computers, that was the worst.
What do you mean?
They would monitor what you were looking at, and I was on Sporkle all day.
What's
It was
Sporkle?
It's the shit, dude. When you're at work, it's the best.
What is it?
It's a website where it's just like, can you name the X amount of countries? Can you name the
That's
rivers?
sick.
And this, yeah, all day. I'd just sit there. It was so fucking fun.
It is funny to not work and be like, I got to memorize all the
I
rivers.
need to memorize the rivers in Europe. Speaking of geography, dude, I watched a good one, dude. There's a movie on Netflix called 13 Peaks or something, 12, I forget. This guy climbs the 13 highest mountains in 4 months.
What?
Mountain climbing is the dumbest. It's the dumbest.
Yeah, not for me.
I feel shitty about it because the people are dying, and I have no.
I'd climb a
sympathy.
mountain just to munch
What do you mean?
another person. I would just wait,
Oh,
dude. It's
Yeah,
like,
you can find them up there. They're still up there.
you can munch.
There's dudes up there. You can fucking
They're frozen.
yeah. There's BJ's.
Just thaw 'em
Yeah,
out.
there's little free samples up there.
I would get like 3/4 of the way up this fucking.
Yeah, little Tenzing
You guys
Norgay.
munch someone, dude.
Get some British explorer from the 20s. You're like, let me taste that.
That's vintage. Just thaw
Sir
out some-
Edmund Hillary's buried up there.
I will say, thawing out like a Swedish dude from 1920s leg, it's probably delicious.
It's probably
dude.
delicious.
So clean.
But yeah, the mountain. It's the scariest videos,
Dude.
It's the scariest videos I've ever seen.
Yeah.
They're just. It's howling wind and snow up a straight wall above the clouds.
I want to do
It's
one.
terrifying.
I want to do a documentary of dudes coming down. Like they're at the peak and it
Yeah.
starts, and it's just them coming down, and then they're like next 2 weeks of them being like, it's not as cool as I thought it would
Well,
be.
it's time for me to tell everybody. Now the hard part.
It would be
Telling
funny.
every single person I meet.
Keeping people involved in mountain conversations. Yeah, I would love to
How am I
watch.
going to steer this conversation to mountains?
Love to see someone get to the top and go, yeah,
Great.
cool.
Yeah.
It's not as cool as I thought it would be.
Son of a bitch. Now I
going-
got to go down.
Just fucking crying silently on a gondola on the way down. Like, did a lot of fucking work, spent a lot of money on my gear. I thought it'd be a lot more
Fucking
payoff.
ruined. What am I going to do with these goddamn boots?
His wife cucked him while he was up there.
Definitely.
He just sees from the top. He's like, "Is my wife blowing
My
someone?"
wife's fucking a guy.
He sees his house. He's like, "My wife's sucking."
Sherpa's carrying his fat wife. I brought your wife up here.
Is that leader of a YouTube fucking tribal academy fucking my wife right now? I should have joined.
I fucked you. You were climbing mountains. I was fucking your wife.
You should have been selling certified used pre-owned cars.
Oh man, get some certifieds. They
Yeah, I mean, it is
they
fun.
got hit with an avalanche. There's one about the avalanche. There was an avalanche that killed a bunch of these guys.
What?
It's terrifying, dude. There was an earthquake in Nepal, and so it's showing the climbers that were on Everest when an earthquake hit. It's so scary, dude.
Is that the
There's an
worst place?
avalanche
Is it the
that's
worst place? Oh, it's the avalanche.
The size of the sky, it blocks out it's the whole mountain fell off.
Oh,
It's so scary.
and they were on that.
There were people up there that some of them just they got swept away.
Damn.
But there were people in the base camp filming, and you see an avalanche, the biggest avalanche possible.
Did anyone shred an R down?
Some probably people shredded.
Yeah.
I would imagine people were like, "Oh,
I would keep a
jackpot."
trash can lid with me at all times if I was climbing, just in case, so I could shred it all the way down.
Oh, I thought you were talking about
Sled.
Captain America and a fucking avalanche.
I would sled it. Nah, I'd use the force of nature and I'd sled to the bottom.
I've watched. Did I tell you about the? Oh shit! Yeah.
There's a plastic lid crumples in around me.
Did I tell you about the volcano one?
No.
I watched two recently about people. There was one about people in this. They went to check out a volcano, and it goes off while they're there.
Dude, a lot of people. There's a genre of shows now with like Will Smith had his one, Chris
Yeah.
Hemsworth had his one where
Yeah.
like we're gonna push ourselves to our limits, and he just like peeks into a volcano.
Yeah.
You're like, dude, why are you doing this?
There's some people push themselves to the limit on the one I watched.
Oh, they
The
died.
volcano goes off.
Why are they
It
doing it?
erupts while they're there, and there's a guy like taking pictures, and he's like, "Is it supposed to look like that?" The tour guide's like, "Run!" Oh no! Yeah, it's really. I mean, that one's pretty sad because that's like
Yeah.
that's just normal people were like on a cruise, and they were like, "Yeah, I guess you can go look at a volcano. That'll be neat."
Yeah.
The Mount Everest one, there's a little less sympathy.
Yeah, they were there like.
Although, if you walk into a volcano and it goes off,
That might be nature's way of just reclaiming psychos, dude. It's a guy like, I need to get. It's not enough to dominate the financial
Yeah.
industry. I gotta climb to the top of this fucking mountain. the Earth just like, yomp.
yeah,
Come here, buddy. You can't be
Yeah.
out here.
yoink, yoinks them.
I need to
Yeah.
dominate all of nature.
It's time for me to dominate nature. Oh shit! Oh shit!
Oh, that's a lot of fucking snow.
That's so much nature. Yeah, it's the scariest shit. The Mount Everest, the videos are the scariest.
Yeah. I like. How about a nice hike, dude? You can go to the
Just
Poconos.
go to a hike, dude.
Hiking the Poconos. It's it's some steep fucking. You can get up there.
Poconos are scary.
Yeah, man. You can climb up, fucking drive up, climb down, whatever you want to
Yeah.
do.
The guy who does the 14 Peaks is a monster.
That is
It's him and his team of dudes from Nepal. So they're like, nobody gives us credit. It's always the white dudes. We're the ones carrying all the shit.
Oh,
They're like, here's us doing it.
damn! So they do it all the time.
Yeah.
So like, this is how it's done.
Yeah. And they're going up,
Jesus.
like, they get to one base camp. Everyone's like, you can't go up there. It's too dangerous. They're like, what are you guys, pussies? We're going up.
Did they get fucked up?
They get fucked. They find a guy dies.
Oh no!
The first two summits they reach, there's just a dude up there already like, help, dude. You guys got to fucking help me out.
I'll give you $1
I
billion.
fucked up, dude. Help.
God damn it! That stinks.
Yeah, it's similar to the submarine where it's like, don't get me wrong, that's sad.
Yeah.
But there's a part of you like, well, don't go to the bottom of the ocean.
Yeah. There was fucking real estate moguls that died fucking helicopter skiing. where they would just jump out of a helicopter onto a fucking mountain and ski down
They're
it.
shredding gnar.
They shredded Gnar. They were addicted to Gnar.
Shredded so
The
gnar.
Gnar shredded them.
Did
The
a
Gnar,
gnarly tumble,
the
dude.
Gnar
Six
fucking.
spill.
No, the Gnar crushed them.
Gnar.
They were
Dude, Gnar.
two billionaire brothers. They were the real fucking property
They're
brothers.
the disgusting brothers.
They were the real property
And
brothers.
they tried to shred.
They wanted to shred Gnar.
And what happened?
They were like local billionaires from York, PA, and they got just swallowed up by the fucking mountain, dude. Snow fucking. Some pilot had to be like,
Yeah, a pilot flying just
no more fucking helicopters skiing for me.
one
Yeah,
of
that
the,
sucks. You hear that? You do laugh because you're like, what the fuck?
Yeah, what are you doing?
What the fuck are you guys doing? Go have sex with boys in Thailand.
Yeah, fuck
You're
boys.
billionaires.
Don't try to shred Gnar.
Don't shred
It's
Gnar.
time to shred butts.
Dude, I don't have the courage to make the approach, but I'm down the beach right now, and there's a place called the Bashful Banana. It's the only place I can eat at because it has all this dietary restriction stuff.
Yeah.
So I've been going there every day. Dude, you're at the boardwalk in Ocean City, it's just teenagers working at every store. It's the worst service. They're so dude. One guy, I was at a taco place, and one guy,
You got your reflective glasses on.
oh dude, they're fucking my reflective glass, dudes. But we're sitting there. I walked in. So the first time we're at the taco place. I was there. It's me, my mother-in-law. We have our kids, and like my kids, not her. We didn't have kids together. That'd be weird. But we're walking. I mean, technically, yeah.
That'd be Gnar.
Genetically, they're pretty similar. But
You shred Gnar.
that would be Gnar, dude.
That'd be totally Gnar.
I
Tubular.
actually do have thoughts about that, but I'll keep this later. But
Holy shit.
I'm just saying, there had to been societies. where
Obviously,
that
you
was-
have thoughts.
No, not
We
like,
all have thoughts.
Not like I want to, but I'm just saying,
Matt.
like, not like I want to, but also it's like,
Was that her?
that,
Yeah,
was,
right.
that was my other wife. That was my actual wife. But
So many wives.
Dude,
It's one of my wives.
I was there. It's all teenagers in this fucking place, and this like 45-year-old dude. This was at a Mexican place. A 45-year-old dude comes out, and he's like, "All right, no more giggle fest. Stop pounding around with your buddies. This isn't friend fun time. Stop talking. Do your jobs, dude." And I just saw like 12 teenagers be like, all get deeply hurt and be like, just get all quiet. We just ate in this awkward silence. I'm just
Also,
like,
it is friend fun time. You're a teenager at a fucking
dude,
restaurant.
This guy came out total grump, dude. Total grump. He looked like he fell off 311 Mountain, dude, landed in the fucking kitchen. And he was just like,
That is where that ends.
I'm surrounded by 17.
That is where that ends.
I'm the boss of fucking 19, 17-year-olds.
All those kids in Jinkos you remember growing up with? That's
Yeah,
where
dude.
they are.
He came original
They're
too
at the
hard.
beach. Yeah. They're at the beach, coming original right now. They're all mixed up. They don't know what to do. And now they're fucking stuck with 12-year-olds in the
He
kitchen.
came out. You might be addicted to that energy though, because he came out of the back, scolded them all.
Amber.
Yeah, and then, and then he just sat on the grill quietly, and like I felt like maybe this guy loves this kind of thing. Just shut. That's a power trip.
I mean,
dude.
hitting the
It's
shut
just
up,
kingdom.
that's probably built up so hard.
Dude, oh my god!
Of just finally like, shut the fuck up.
You shut the. Well, there is something to it when you're down there and you see like people buzzing in like the prime of their youth. There is a part of you that's kind of like
Shut up.
dorks,
I did that.
and he's miserable probably at this job, and they're just like, "This is exciting. I have $200. This is going to last for 2 months." But dude, so we go to another. So I see that, I'm laughing. I'm like, whatever. Then I go to the Bashful Banana I had to go get lunch for the squad.
Yeah.
It was just this was me.
Bashful Banana's nice.
Brittany was down there. I go, I know this place. I'll go get chicken fingers at the Bashful Banana Cafe. So I go down. I get tendies down. I'm waiting for my tendies, but I came from the pool.
Being
So
a good boy.
I have no shirt
Got
on.
out of the pool tendies? That's the fucking best
Got out of the
tendies.
pool to get tendies.
Yes.
Yeah, it's crazy.
No, I know. Fresh out of the pool tendies
Exactly,
is...
for the whole fam. So I go to get tendies
Oh.
and a chicken wrap for my wife. But so I go in there and I'm shirtless. I'm the only shirtless person. I go, oh fuck! I thought people like no shoot, no shirts. I thought this was beach
No
life.
problem.
I'm the only person with no shirt on, and people are in there with their families.
You're Salt Life.
I'm total salt.
That's
I'm
Salt Life.
Too Salt Life. So then like I kept laughing, thinking how funny because there's a teenage boy at the register, and I kept wanting to be like, apologies for my nudity. I sat there.
You should have. You should have ordered like.
The whole time I was laughing, just being like, "Do you have a bashful banana?" And I'm like giggling to myself,
Oh fuck, dude.
shirtless in this little cafe.
I'll have 48 chicken tenders.
I'm watching families come in and be like, just husband and wife just hating each other's guts.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what if I sexually harassed that teenage boy? Yeah, it's very fun to go
Sexually
in.
harassing a teenage boy sounds pretty fucking funny.
Dude, I thought about it.
Because also the ramifications could be.
I might get busted.
Yeah.
I forgot. I got hammered in Kennett Square one night. I was at a bar. These were like co-ed boys. They're fucking college age, but I wouldn't stop fucking harassing them.
co-eds.
I was like, yo, is there like a policy just for hot young boys to wear? Like, I was like, dude, that's gonna be the thing that takes me down.
That's gonna get you.
Harassing teenage boys.
Yeah, that's what makes those thoughts so much funnier. Is just the idea of that kid being like, "Excuse, help." No, I was fucking around, dude. Shut the fuck up.
Dude, I have a comedy podcast.
Yeah.
I'm kidding.
I was joking, dude. Shut the fuck up.
Dude, I could.
The 311 guy would fight you too.
Oh, he'd fucking.
He defends. He's a sheepdog.
True.
He defends his flock. Dude.
He's just yipping him in the heel.
Yeah, he's got to defend his flock. You're a wolf coming in there, shirtless, just like, oh my god, look at these boys.
Looking like you guys could tell I've been lifting, right? My dad said I was looking fat. I was like, dude, fuck you, man.
Fuck that.
He's
You're looking
hating on
jacked.
me. He's hating on me. I almost did a thread on it on Twitter last night. I
Your
came
dad?
home, my fucking family said I was fat. Thread.
You should have.
They're just
Andrew
jealous of
Tate
me.
hits dad stories.
Does he really?
Yeah, on Twitter he sends long stories. He's like, my father was playing chess.
Yeah,
I
you-
walked in.
Yeah, you have to be
Yeah,
thread. My father said I'm looking
my
fat.
father. I showed up to my house. My father said I was gaining weight. I said, Dad.
That is my favorite thing to do. If you go back to like a family party, just be like, we're swimming. Be like, what do you guys think about my body? I've been working pretty hard on my body. What do you guys think?
Yeah.
My
You
back
guys want to
just-
see how long I can hold my breath?
yeah, actually, I told my cousin I could tread water for 30 minutes yesterday. I made it 7 minutes.
It's a long time.
7 was pretty long.
7 minutes is long.
Yeah.
30's. I mean, you test yourself, dude.
Yeah, I mean, I had to. I
Yeah.
retired the gainer, though. I think I did my last gainer ever. I was doing them every year to like test
yeah.
my youth. I was like, I'm going to do these till I'm 60. Dude, they're getting tougher to
catch
do.
up.
And it's also like, I might hit my head and like severely handicap myself.
Yes.
So I did my last one. I did the last one for the fam, dude. I didn't even get like,
Man, I hope that.
I didn't get halfway
I don't
around.
hope that happens, but if you cracked your head and became like, not a vegetable, but close,
Yeah.
this podcast would take
If
off.
I became like
dude.
an astrophysicist or something, if
was
I hit my
me-
head and became an astrophysicist.
Or a guy who thinks he's an astrophysicist. That would be so sick, dude. The podcast would be,
Universe. I was like, shut up, dumbass. You actually have no idea.
I'm actually smart.
Dude, if I became a quadriplegic and went to community college for astrophysics,
I tried to do a gainer. You could just give talks. You can go to schools.
I could.
Wheelchair talks about no horseplay.
Dude,
Those
I mean,
rules are at the.
I might have to go in a wheelchair to get in my head.
Yeah.
How much, dude, but seriously, imagine though, you didn't have to deal with the pressure of stand up. You could just go give wheelchair talks and be like,
No one will ever keep me down. I always happy thoughts and everything.
No matter what life throws at you, you can overcome it. Okay, kids.
just pop out and be like, all right,
I was just fucking around, dude. I'm fine.
that would be nice.
I did vape cigarettes. Now I look like this.
There's actually a movie about that that's really good.
What?
It's Joaquin Phoenix. You ever see it? He gets in a car accident. He's in a wheelchair the rest of his
Oh,
life.
fuck, no.
It's really fucking great. It's him and Jonah Hill.
Oh, Jonah Hill's, I finished
It's a
Moneyball
really good
last
movie.
night.
Moneyball is the shit, dude.
What a deep movie, dude. It's about so much more than just baseball.
How can you not be romantic, dude?
It's,
I was rocking a Billy Bean jersey this weekend.
were you really?
Yeah. I went to
Was
another.
he really that bad at baseball? Did he stink that bad?
Yeah, I think he was.
He didn't pan
I
out.
think yeah.
He had all 5
He
tools.
didn't pan out like Strasburg, dude.
Yeah, true.
That's your boy.
True. Strasburg is the man. You know what fucked me up about that movie? I watched it last night and it was so there's like the base he's like changing the game of baseball. Huge endeavor.
Yeah.
And then there's that subplot of just him with that little girl, like listening to songs and stuff.
It's beautiful.
Equally as huge. And in the end
Yeah.
he just goes, he's like, dude, you hit a home run, you didn't know it. And I was like, I mean, I'm spoiling the whole movie, but it was
No, it's
the fact that
doesn't
he
matter.
the fact that he chooses his daughter and he's
Yeah.
just like, man, I'm a loser, but he's playing another game and it's just like,
yeah.
oh, I was spinning in my bed last night. I was like, that's so sweet.
It's the best.
So sweet.
You can imagine
dude.
on an airplane that's a full cry.
Oh, dude, yeah, that'd be
That's a
over.
cry.
So sweet.
When
Change
she
the
plays
game.
the song, it's like I'm just
The Red Sox, the Red Sox at least gave the hat tip.
Yeah.
Was like, bro, you are the
You
man.
did it.
First guy over the wall gets arrows, just shredded,
Yeah,
or he's First guy over the wall is bleeding.
yeah.
He's like, we're gonna do what you do, and we're gonna win. Yeah, it was fucking awesome. He's like,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm staying with the A's, baby. How long did he stay with the A's for in real life?
He's still something there.
Is he really?
Yeah. Yeah. Uh,
I was like mad at Philip.
they're
Seymour
headed to
Hoffman.
Vegas, dude.
The what?
The Oakland A's.
They're heading to
leaving
Vegas?
Oakland. It kind of makes Moneyball
They
sadder.
used to be in Philadelphia.
Yeah,
I don't know if you knew that.
I did.
Brittany hit me with like, you know, they were from Philly. And I had to fight the thing to be like, yeah, I knew that.
And I
was like,
think
nah,
the Warriors, too.
Really?
So both Bay Area teams were originally from Philly. I think the basketball, the Warriors.
Really?
Check that out. I could be wrong on that.
I didn't know that.
I could be wrong on that. But yeah, Philip Seymour Hoffman's great in that.
I
was right,
dude.
Obviously,
My wife didn't appreciate it, but I was like, trying to like.
he's full Phil in that movie.
Dude, I was
He
sitting there.
is
it was
identical to Phil
crazy.
Gillis in that movie.
Because I'm sure he's like a theater guy, and like
Yeah.
seeing how well he did, just like a baseball.
Yeah,
So is the manager like the coach basically? Yeah, I was like, that was another thing. She's like, so what is the manager? I was like, it's the like.
don't worry
coach.
about it.
She's like,
He sets the lineup.
she's like, what's the
Yeah.
general manager? I'm like, that's like the boss coach. I was like, shut
Yeah.
up, dude.
He
I don't
buys
know.
the players. I don't know.
But dude, him just in the first scene I saw him with his facial expressions, I was like, this is insane,
Yeah.
dude. Of him just being like, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I was like, dude, this
You're
is
killing this team.
this is
You're
yeah,
killing this team.
killing this team. Are you
Man.
outside of your mind?
Brad Pitt, so good in that. The scouts in the beginning, they're like, he's got an ugly girlfriend. We can't draft him.
Yeah. That was very
Jonah Hill is the best.
He was awesome in that.
I watched Before the Devil Knows You're Dead again. You know,
Oh,
Philip
yeah, that was
Seymour
a good
Hoffman.
one.
It's so intense.
so good. Told
It
you,
is
my,
awesome.
my brother told our parents to
Yeah,
watch
yeah.
it.
The first scene
They
is
were
just an
upset.
intense butt fucking.
Yeah,
It's an intense doggy style.
That was upsetting them, and then the fact this is a movie about kids
Killing
killing
the
their parents.
parents.
They're
Yeah,
like, "Why'd you tell us to watch that? It's kind of fucked up."
Parents wouldn't like that movie.
No,
That's a very depressing.
yeah, it's sad.
Just the wheels fly off those guys' lives.
Oh,
The fucking Ethan Hawke calling him is so fun. Like, it went bad. Everything's bad. Oh God, I need help. It makes me laugh. Like when your life gets to that point
yeah,
where you're just like, oh,
yeah. When the wheels finally
Yeah.
fly off.
help! I need help.
Yeah, dude. I'm telling you, that is kind of a rite of passage for people now, of just to go like full into drugs and do recovery. You can just fucking because the reason it starts is because you're like kind of uncomfortable, you lack confidence, and you find a drug and you're like, I'm the man, and all of a sudden you take it to such an extent where it's like oxys,
I'm
heroin,
the man.
I'm the man, and then you end up like stealing your family's television. Everyone's like, you're actually the biggest piece of shit
You're the
imaginable.
worst person any of us know.
Well, that's the thing. It's like a weird cure for people's like, you know, like you're like a lonely ego trying to face the world, and you just take your whole ego and just go, just crunch it into nothing. Then you come out and you're like, I'll just drink coffee and cigarettes with my buddies.
Coffee and cigarettes, and not going back there. That was a dark fucking place. I'm probably going back there.
It is so funny.
I'm
It's
gonna
like,
give it one more shot.
well, some people it's like, I'm gonna work, I'm gonna do this. People are just like, I'm just going to take drugs, and I got it. And it just
Yeah.
fucking crashes into just absolute total wreckage,
Yeah,
like unimaginable humiliation.
and you really don't like the person.
Yeah.
When it's your family member, you're like, oh God.
Oh yeah.
Oh God, just die.
That
Not
becomes
that. I didn't say that.
no, it becomes that though. Well, it becomes like
I didn't
I'm
say
not worried
that.
about it anymore. No, I know what you
Yeah,
mean.
it gets to
though.
the point where, and then, dude, they just lie and they're doing the wild shit, and then you're like, I can't. And then you see, you know, the effect it has on the rest of your family, which is
Yeah.
everyone's devastated,
Yeah,
and you're like, guys, who gives a shit? I don't care. And they're like, well, you suck too if you don't care. You're like, obviously I care.
I'm trying to protect my
Yeah,
feelings.
obviously I care a lot. I'm trying to help you guys. I'm gonna send you a Kendrick Lamar song.
That is funny to be like, yo, try this. Who cares? And they're like, no. Like, all right,
Who cares works.
I'm brainstorming.
Trust me, who cares
Yeah,
works.
I've done it
Now,
my whole-
obviously not who cares when it comes to saving someone, but
I've done it my whole life.
yeah, when you get
Like,
bad news, if
who
you tell the
cares?
rest of your family, you go, guys, we're gonna be all right. Who gives a fuck? The people come around. People are like, yeah,
Yeah,
I
whatever.
guess I don't give a fuck.
It's not that big of a deal.
Yeah.
It's not like it's the president.
Yeah. Like it's the president or something, guys.
That's something important like the president or Brad Pitt.
God, it's Brad Pitt. You guys see Moneyball? Yeah.
Changing the subject.
Moneyball's good.
You guys watching anything good right now? On that actually almost might work on a geezer. If they were in like the depths of despair about something, be like, have you seen Yellowstone? They'll be like, Yeah, I saw it. It was fucking pretty
Yeah,
cool.
it's pretty good. That Kevin Costner still got it. He was big when I was young, and it's good to see him still doing it.
Yeah, you can get them go. You get the geezies going on the shows, dude.
Shows help.
Yeah, they're the best,
If you're really sad, a good show.
dude. I'm telling you, my
Just take you out
dad
of it.
comes home.
Not quite like heroin though. That'll
No,
get you.
no,
That'll
no.
knock you right out of that sadness.
That's the move. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the absolute move.
You know, what the fuck did I care about anything for?
Yeah, true. Just get enveloped in just an opiate fucking.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm telling you, they never grabbed me. I tried opiates, and not heroin, obviously, but I just like would do them and be like kind of silly and be like,
I've never done one, and this ketamine counts as something.
Yeah,
I've never
ketamine's whatchamacallit, a disassociative.
I've never done a opiate.
Dude, it's like, I mean, this is actually gonna make it sound really cool. Like, imagine if you just laid on a couch and you were somehow floating above it 4 inches, just wrapped in like a warm, tingling
Yeah.
feeling. And actually, now that I say it, it was pretty nice.
Light as a feather, stiff as a board. The Wiccans are holding you up.
Yeah, you're like taking a nap, but you're still conscious, and you're just kind of just being like,
Yeah.
floating. But even still, I was just kind of like, nah, I don't like it.
Taking a nap in front of people is embarrassing.
Rude, yeah,
It is rude.
very rude. Like, I'm
My-
sorry, am I boring you?
Yeah. My boy in college would come home and just rip perks.
Ah,
He'd just sweat his ass off and
Yeah.
take a nap. And I'd be like, dude, that sucks.
Yeah, yeah.
That really sucks.
And you itch. I got very itchy.
Yeah.
I would just sit there and be like, kind of
Sweat,
giggling and itchy.
Pools of sweat.
Those dudes sweat.
Yeah.
Nobody sweats harder than a dude on a lot of perks. I was a gentleman about it. I only would take like a couple, and I
Yeah.
would just be like, I don't know, I don't see it, guys. And like, this shit's the best, and I was like, I don't know, I don't
Yeah.
like it. You know, syrup is the shit, though.
Yeah.
I mean,
I was
it's just cool. It's just
recently told about I was gonna go to hang out with the guy, and he was like, let's get some syrup, and I was like,
it's shitty.
I don't think I should do that.
It just sounds cool, but
It
it
sounds like something I shouldn't start to get involved in.
yeah, opiates.
Yeah.
It's like, don't ever take them ever.
Yeah.
For some reason, for some people, they take them and it's just like, that's it.
Yeah.
They're like, oh yeah. I took them and I was like, this reminds me of like taking a lot of Tylenol when I was little. I don't like acetaminophen either though.
What's that?
That's the stuff in Tylenol. They all cut like perks. The perks are like, if it's a perk 10, if it says like 10, 325, it's 10 milligram oxycodone and then 325 milligrams acetaminophen.
Mm.
And if you take too much acetaminophen, it literally turns your liver off. I think if it's like 5,000 milligrams of acetaminophen, which if you're just like crunch, I know dudes who would crunch like 30 perks in a
Yeah.
day. You can get close to that, and your liver will just go
Yeah.
just totally offline.
Do you get jaundice? Do they turn yellow, or does it
I don't,
just?
I don't know. I actually don't know. I know a lot of people who do opiates have serious liver damage,
Yeah.
which, you know, dude, I remember I worked with a guy one time who was a heroin addict who just like, we were in like our boss's like trailer or whatever. And this was like just a guy who was like, he like floated in and out of this company I was working for just very briefly. And he just like he's like sweat all the time, sweating constantly. He fucking just like going through their stuff, saw a bottle of Tylenol and just took like 8 of them and just munched. It's regular Tylenol, just munched them. I was just like, dude, what the fuck was that? And he was like,
I got a headache.
I was like, all right, man.
You're the worst. You're a piece of shit.
I'll never forget, dude. And I dropped him off. He invited me into his place. He had no furniture. I went into his apartment. I was like, bro,
He's Dracula.
where's your furniture?
That's awesome.
He's like, me and my wife just moved in. I was just like, you sold your furniture, dude.
Oh,
Fuck, dude.
Rent a center lamp
He
got
sold
taken
every.
back.
Yeah, dude, he sold it all. He had a blank apartment. Him and his wife
It was
slept
The
in.
Sims. Somebody quit playing The
It was
Sims.
The Sims.
Somebody built a house and ran out of money on The Sims.
Dude, we'd be sitting there and we'd be like sweeping out houses, and he was just like, dude, he was like, I'll never forget when he laid it on me, when he was just like, do you know what it's like when I go home and I see my wife getting high without me? And I'm like, yeah, that's kind of selfish. She didn't share it with you. He was like, dude, she doesn't have any money. How do you think she gets it? And I went, oh man, brother. And he goes, yeah, dude. And then she doesn't even give me any. I'm like, oh, dude, you're fucking warped.
I would take some Tylenols.
Yeah, I would munch a whole bottle, dude. He'd come home, see her high, and be like, and he was saying he would like see how many. He's like, it's per bag. She was probably blowing a dude. So you'd see like 6 bags on the floor and just be like, God damn it, dude.
Yikes.
He'd go to sit down on the couch and be like, I don't have a fucking couch. My wife was blowing
I got
dudes all day.
stand.
Wife was scrambling, dude.
That's It's the darkness.
Yeah, dude, but it all started with him at like a polo shirt at a dance being like, yeah, I'll try a Vicodin.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, I am cool.
Stan sleeping.
Now he's
Sleeping like a horse. And your wife's blowing guys.
And not even having any for you, too. It's one thing to be like, were you blowing guys? She's like,
Yeah.
dude, come on, man. We're like fucking Bonnie and Clyde.
Yeah.
She's just high as fuck. Your shitty wife is just high from blowing guys.
Oh.
Didn't spare you any. There's nothing for her to even like do around the house.
Your wife blowing guys is so shitty.
Dude, he was out sweeping like drywall dust with me all day. You go home, dude. It's just you go home. Your wife's been blowing six.
You're talking about like sick shit. Like, I'm gonna do an open mic tonight. It's pretty exciting. I don't want to drink too much. I had 4 beers the other night. I got to take that under control.
He's just munching Tylenols.
Holy shit!
I just want to escape the feeling of myself by any means. Oh.
Yeah, why not
I'm
just?
I'm going to
escape?
graduate from Drexel soon. It's a
Yeah.
5-year program. I'm not excited about my business major, but who knows? Maybe I'll take a screenwriting elective.
Either way, I'll be all right. I'm a good kid. I'm a good person, so I'll be all right. What are you up to? I have a trash fire in my apartment. I've been warming myself by a trash barrel.
I stand near my wife blowing guys and try to catch the heat of the friction.
Shit.
Your wife, too, man. They made a sacred vow to each other. That's the power of the market.
That's sickness.
Yeah, dude. Isn't that nasty?
Yeah.
Nasty, nasty stuff.
Well, that's something to ponder.
That is something to ponder. As, you know, especially now, now that we're in the grips of this opiate epidemic. You know?
Yeah. No one gives a fuck either.
They don't at all, man. The fucking ruling medical bodies were like, all good, guys. Go on. Get after it. You guys are in pain, which they've also found that if you take too many opiates, it actually increaes your pain because it does something to your pain
Those guys
threshold.
do seem pretty hurt.
Yeah,
Those guys are constantly like, oh, oh, fuck.
There's actually, it's called opioid persistent pain disorder, where it's like from taking a lot of
Yeah.
opiates, it does something with your nerves where it's blocking the pain signal. So then like it just starts to heighten it, or like because your pain and
Sure.
pleasure will balance itself out. Like if you err on the side of pleasure, the pain side is coming. Like something is going to come, and if you're numbing that all the time, like you can get like tapped, and you're like, no.
Yeah.
It's pretty funny.
Makes a lot of sense.
that was the symptom.
Yeah.
Yeah, then he
Ow.
ow. If you do an ow,
That hurt. You're an asshole.
did you breathe in through your teeth after you said ow? Like ow.
Oh, great. Just great.
You know I have opiate persistent pain disorder. I'm trying to get that. Dude, getting fake hooked on opiates would be so funny.
Just lying.
Faking the funk. Just being like, yeah, bro, I'm on skag.
Yeah. I gotta blow guys. That's how high I get. I get so high I gotta do the worst thing.
I thought about that. If people will eat each other under like very extreme circumstances, is there a comparable situation for sexual drive? Because like that's like, everyone's
Prison.
like, I would, yeah, true. You think it is prison?
Prison is
Yeah, if it's like
well, I guess
never-
I'm gonna fuck guys' asses.
True.
Never thought I'd do that. I
Yeah.
have no desire to.
And you
Throw some
realize
peanut butter in that crack though. Now it feels good.
that must be crazy though. And you're like, the answer was all around me. It was just guys' asses.
Guys' butts this whole time.
I could have just fucked guys' butts this whole fucking time.
It's M. Night Shyamalan twist. It was guys' butts the whole time.
I just thought they'd be hairy and gross, but it turns out once you get inside them, it doesn't matter that much.
Yeah, nothing matters. It
I can
feels
close
so
my eyes
good.
and think about everything.
Think about my wife, my former
True.
wife.
True. That's hetero.
I wonder what she's doing.
Yeah. That's
Sad.
got to be. Although I would say I'd ask the guy to be quiet. Like, don't make any
Yeah.
noises. If the guy was like, oh, I'd be like, dude,
Ew, you like it?
I'm closing my eyes and thinking about my wife, dude.
Yeah.
I'm up next, dude. I was going to let you do me. Oh.
Mm. Yeah, I wonder if guys in prison ruin it with the noises.
Yeah, probably.
You could do that. Just for any advice, if you go to jail and you
Yeah.
know you're going to be a bottom,
Yeah.
there's tricks.
Yeah,
You
true.
make, although they probably just immediately stuff
Make
your
'em
mouth
pop.
with your own underwear.
True.
Shut up, pig.
Yeah, true. Damn it. Yeah, I mean, dude, right now, somewhere in the world, there's some terrible condition, like a fucking jail in just like Belize, where someone's flashing a sharp knife at someone right fucking now as we speak. Someone's going, some guy with like a silver tooth is going,
I want to come. Come here. You are the one I pick.
it's probably happening to a dozen people right now. Isn't that nuts?
Yeah. But think about the dozen dudes that are getting ahead on
Pirate's
the beach
life.
right now, having
Pirate's
fun.
life, yeah.
Not the ones committing gay
Okay.
rape. I'm talking about guys having a good time.
Oh, for sure.
There's a dozen of those guys too.
Right now, it's nighttime in Australia. There's probably so many people in
Australians are
Australia
probably
getting
going
head.
nuts getting head right now.
Yeah.
Oh, that's it.
No.
You make me fucking come. I'm about to fucking come. Yeah.
But yeah, man.
Came in my fucking Sheila's mouth last night. What a blowjob. What a complete blowjob. You fucking cum. Australians rule, dude.
Dude, they are.
I'm so excited to see Volkanovski this weekend.
Yeah, that'll be nice.
You ever watch that guy fight?
No, is he
He's
Australian?
a little tiny Australian man.
I mean, I've
that's-
seen him in the game.
He's a muscle, dude. He's a freak show. Him and Yair Rodriguez is going to be so exciting.
God damn. You think Volk will win?
I think Volk's going to win.
Yeah.
But my betting in UFC is off the charts. Bad.
Really?
For real. I did it again. I bet this guy that works at DraftKings, shout out DraftKings, sends me money.
Mhm.
He's like, here you go, just to kind of get me to say DraftKings.
Yeah, yeah.
And it worked.
And you
I
bet.
did it subconsciously with DraftKings. He gave me 500. It was the night UFC was going on.
Mhm.
Gave it back to him within 3 hours.
Oh, you just
I'd lost every single
Right
bet in
back
the
into
UFC.
the
The only
system.
one I didn't lose was the guy that I bet on was getting his ass beat, and then it was a DQ. He like kicked him in the dick or poked his eye too hard. It's like jackpot. Broke even on that
That's
one.
you, yeah.
It's yeah.
That's
I'd
kinda nice,
be
though.
like, all right, this guy's a favorite. I can win this one. He's favored minus 300. I'll at least win $10.
Yeah, yeah.
Just gets fucking kicked in the head right away. You're like, God damn it.
It's just so funny.
Oh, it was Marvin Vittori's fight against Cannonier. I had money on Marvin Vittori. The guy he fought landed the most punches in UFC history. That's how bad I lost that bet. Marvin wouldn't go down though. That was, you got to see that fight. It's shocking.
He just kept taking
And I
it.
think it was a 5-round fight.
Yeah, it was a
It was
five
the
round
most
fight.
punches in middleweight UFC history.
I believe. Yeah,
And it was,
Cannoneers.
How was
on-
his stamina, though?
his stamina is unbelievable. He got
Stamina
punched in the
was-
face a record
yeah.
amount of times.
Jesus
His
Christ.
Was
chin and
going
stamina
down.
was,
I was talking about the other guy. Did his stamina bar run out from throwing so many successful punches?
No, he
no,
was
it was
going.
Jared Cannonier was built like
Oh
he's a
my God,
monster.
dude.
It's the worst.
Nickname's-
If you had to pick a guy to not land, it'd be the worst guy.
Yeah.
If you had to pick someone who's going to land the most significant strikes on
Don't
your-
want him to do
it's
it.
probably he's one of the last.
I'm pretty sure
Jesus.
his nickname is the Killer Gorilla.
His nickname's the Killer Gorilla.
I won
God
on him. I
damn,
bet on
dude.
the Killer Gorilla.
You bet. Obviously,
Yeah.
if I had gone back in time, I would have picked the Killer Gorilla.
Marvin's
True.
good though.
But I picked
You
the
just
Italian.
blaze
I wanted
past
the
it. You
great
blaze-
Marvin
In
Vittori.
your time
Italian
machine, you
dream.
blaze past Hitler, and you're like, I got to fix that bet, dude. I was like, they'll get him, the
They're
Doughboys.
gonna get him. Don't worry.
Dude, the Russians, really. Russians stopped him.
He got stuffed.
Yeah.
Once we got over there, it was over. Dude.
I don't know why I love hearing about people trying to go into Russia and just get, like, I mean,
It's
not right
awesome.
now, obviously, but, like, you know, hopefully we could, you know, withstand this.
General
Siberian.
Winter.
Yeah, that's so
You know they
nuts.
call him General Winter.
Yeah, yeah, you're telling me
Yeah.
that. People just trying to go in there and just freezing and
They're like,
getting.
well, here
just
comes our top
fucked.
secret guy, Nature. Here comes Nature. Good luck, idiots.
Yeah.
Welcome to for real hell.
Yeah, just like, we're going to beat you with how bad it sucks to be here.
Yeah,
And everyone's going to be like, this sucks.
and we live here.
This fucking sucks.
That's the scariest part. With this, so when you got me going. When the Germans, they didn't prepare for winter. They were like, we're gonna win this war before winter, so we don't have any winter clothing. All their machines are freezing. Everything's destroyed.
Oh,
The Russians send in their like elite Siberian units of dudes on skis in full white uniforms
oh.
that they couldn't even see coming. They would just come out of like the windy snow.
Just
There'd
a
be just
drift.
guys skiing by. Like,
What?
yeah, just the worst. And then
God.
Hitler's like, no, you guys can't retreat. You guys have to stay for
Why
the glory.
can't we just be friends with Russia,
Yeah.
dude? They sound so cool.
Yeah,
Why can't we just be friends with them?
Russia is cool,
Yeah, we should be friends.
but they were really bad.
True.
They were not cool. They sucked. They sucked beyond belief.
We can still be boys.
They won and immediately sucked ass.
Did they really?
I mean, they sucked before the war. They did
Yeah.
the Holodomor. I can never remember
What's
how
a
to say
Holodomor?
it. That's when they start the genocide of Ukraine.
Oh man,
They starved them intentionally.
the bread basket.
Yeah, they took all the bread.
Jerks.
It was just the basket. Everyone started eating each other.
Oh,
dying.
yeah, you were telling me about
Yeah,
that.
like fucking millions of people starved to death.
What do they want to control, like the wheat fields or something?
Yeah, it was collectivism. So they were like,
Ugh.
you make wheat, we take it, then we share it, we bring it to Moscow. They're like, well,
And then we send it back to you
and
guys.
then we'll send it back when you guys are hungry.
Yeah, when it's fucking
Like,
old
well,
as hell.
we're the hungriest possible.
Yeah,
We just boiled our kids. Me and my wife just ate our kids. Could you please send us the wheat we grew?
yeah, yeah, that shit sucks. Being like,
Oh yeah, it was them trying to industrialize the
Ruskies?
Soviet Union. They were like, we need to move from rural to
Yeah.
industrial.
we got to make Cheerios.
Yeah, it's time for us to start pumping out Cheerios. So they like intentionally they were like, we'll just kill all the farmers, just starve those guys out.
I don't know why people think the state is that cool.
State blows.
State's all right.
Have you ever had someone tell you what to do? It sucks.
It fucking blows so bad.
Now imagine it's a guy you've never met.
And it's not
like,
your dad.
"Well, I want
And
you
it's
to do
not
this."
your dad.
It's not even your daddy.
I can only listen to my dad and maybe some of my uncles.
And even when my dad tells me what to do, I go, "Yeah, right."
Yeah, true.
Shut up, Dad. You don't know anything.
Yeah, I when I was thinking about buying that house in the wetlands, I was so happy to have. My dad knows about like if you just look at land, he's good at like being like that type of plant grows
Yeah.
in wet environments, and felt so happy to have my daddy to come walk in and be like, that skunk weed that grows in wet environment. He was showing me all like the wetland species. He's like,
My daddy doesn't know anything.
oh, it makes me so happy. He's like he's real into water diversion. So our basement used to flood when we
Water
were little.
diversion's pretty cool.
Dude, it's so sick. Building like a stone or a stone garden that
Yeah.
like pushes the water out that
The
way.
closest I've come is sandcastles and just digging a trench. And be like, look at that. And then it's going to be a pool. It's a pool now. Hurry up before the wave.
Well, our basement used to flood like crazy.
Yeah.
So he got real into like yeah, I think this landscaper helped him, but it was like he built like a stone wall basically that diverted water here. Then you dig up a little thing and you run PVC pipe underground. It pushes it away. But
That's
then in
awesome.
the wintertime, it'll go out to certain areas and start freezing our driveway. So we had to do another PVC pipe where it goes down to I think he just let the road freeze outside our house. Yeah, that kind of shit rules, dude.
Yeah, I might get into water diversion now that you're bringing it up.
I'm telling you. Or like you can see like county maps where you can see the elevation levels
Yeah.
of where it's at. If you ever buy a house,
Topography.
dude, exactly.
A topographic map.
Yeah, dude. I got real into looking. I like know this
You love
one
topography.
county so well. I saw like the elevation levels,
You
where
wanna
the
talk-
water's.
You gotta see the mountains, dude. You're gonna love this elevation.
Oh, fuck, dude.
Yeah.
I saw the floodplain. I said over my dead body. I said, look,
Yeah,
babe,
right.
we're not buying a house in a fucking floodplain.
You gotta
right?
go to Holland.
Yeah,
That
what's
whole
up?
country's water diversion.
Is it really?
The Netherlands.
Oh, because
it's
it's
all
like
below
a.
sea level.
Oh,
Like the whole thing. It's all
fuck.
dikes.
True.
I'm allowed to say it this time.
True.
This time I can say it.
Oh, you don't want to say the other word,
Damn.
dude.
My bad. DAM. There wasn't an N.
You didn't want to cuss.
I would never curse.
People say seriously when they say cuss instead of curse. I'm always like, are you being serious?
Yeah.
Why are you saying cuss?
Hanging out with dudes that don't cuss is
It's
odd.
so.
It's like, are you trying your hardest? Because it's so hard not to.
I know.
Like fucking Phillip Rivers. You ever watch Phillip Rivers?
No.
He's a quarterback and he'd never cuss.
You won't cuss?
He'd go, dang, gummit. He'd throw interceptions and be like, golly.
I've been starting in front of Maya to say fudge, and I go, so I'll go fuck, and she'll be like, "That's a bad word.
Yeah.
Stop that." Because she started saying it, and Brittany had to be like, "Stop. That's a bad word." So if I go fuck, she goes. First of all, she goes, "What happened?" And I'm like, "I hit my toe," and she goes, "That's a bad word. Don't say that." So now I say fudge, and it's too close. She goes, "That's bad. Don't say it." I'm like, "I said fudge." She's like, "It's a bad word."
Shout out Anthony.
Again. What the fuck?
Look at her face after. Watch.
What the fuck?
Watch.
I didn't know that was your niece.
Yeah, it's my niece making it. They were in the basement. I'm probably gonna get in trouble for that. She was in the basement with Anthony, making him swear and filming it.
No, that's hilarious.
Little kid swearing is the best.
We'll be post cuss word. We'll be a post cuss society.
Yeah, but then they get to an age where you're like, you can't.
Yeah.
I remember being so afraid of swearing.
Oh my god, dude.
I remember me and my dad were carrying a bench press, and I dropped it, and I went, shit. And he was like,
I know.
it's like, holy
My cousins
fuck,
used to get their mouth washed out. My
Yeah.
cousins used to get their mouth washed out with like Dawn dish soap. And
My
I would
parents
sit
tried
there-
everything once.
Yeah.
They were never considered, like, I got the belt like once.
Yeah.
I got soap like once.
Yeah.
They just nothing. They had no discipline.
Nothing stuck.
Nothing stuff. Now look at me. Now I'm a fat
Yeah.
toad that cusses. I just sit on my
You
water
could've been
lily. This is
squeaky
my
clean.
water lily.
You could have been squeaky clean, dude.
Fuck it. Fuck it.
Dude, I remember like mouthing fuck one time, and my mom was just like, "What?"
Yeah.
I was like, "What have I done?"
I guess it does fuck up your parents. Like, it's got to be like a slight, like, oh man, they're adults. They're acting like adults. Everything. That's sad.
Yeah, I mean, it is.
Maybe. I don't
It's
know.
also when they're real little, it's so fucking.
When they're little kids
although
and they say fuck, it's awesome.
you'll see kids who are like old enough where they'll start saying it too much, and you're like, "Take it easy, man.
Yeah.
Take it easy, bud. Relax."
Yeah, when
your
you don't
whole
know how
life
to,
to
you
cuss
don't know how to
and swear.
swear.
Yeah, exactly. When it's just like, that fucking guy, and you're like, "Stop it."
Damn it, hell, shit.
Yeah,
This is nuts.
I didn't realize. You don't realize how much you curse until you have kids, and you're like, because they start. You're like,
Yeah.
they're not gonna repeat it. And they start like, dude, Maya will drop something and go shit, and it's like perfect. The way it's
yeah,
like perfect
they figured
timing.
it out.
Shit,
It's funny.
it's so funny, dude. Oh fuck. And
Yeah,
you're
but
just
do you
like-
remember going to the kids' houses that let them swear? You were like, what the fuck? Their parents would like allow them to swear.
No, I remember kids who didn't get in trouble for it. The parents were like, stop. I'd
Yeah.
always be like, that's it.
Yeah. I
But
would have run if I swore.
Yeah.
I'd cry before I got hit.
I don't think I did it in front of my parents for like until I was old.
be mad.
Then I went and worked with my dad when I was like 26, and they were all like, this fucking blah. And I was just
Yeah.
like, hey, what the heck?
Yeah.
You guys had me talking like a pussy the whole time. I couldn't cuss this whole time. But no,
yeah,
it was,
that is weird when you hear your dad talk like
it's
when you hear your
crazy.
dad talk like a man for the first time.
Yeah.
It's very weird.
it was unsettling.
I'll never forget mine. My dad looked at a Playboy.
Really?
I was getting my hair cut at this weird Italian, and my dad, the guy and my dad were looking at a Playboy, and I was like, "What the fuck?" I was in like 7th grade.
Dad, what are you doing?
Ew.
Dad, close it now. That's so funny. Yeah, I used to always go to like mechanic shop. Mechanics were notorious for having like naked ladies in the bathroom
Yeah.
everywhere. And I would like go in there with my dad. And I'd like take a piss in the mechanic shop and come out like, oh, where are we getting lunch? And my dad would just be like, Jesus Christ.
I never understood that naked ladies pictures anywhere.
I don't. Yeah,
What are you trying to get hard while you're
I
shitting?
don't understand it either.
You're
Like,
working on a
beating
car.
off.
Yeah.
I think it was like a tough thing you could do though. I think it was
Yeah.
like tough. Be like, yeah, it's a naked lady. It's a lady's bush.
Yeah, there's a lady's pussy over by my work desk.
It's a lady's
Yeah, it'd be funny if they took that in the offices. Dude's cubicles were filled with just pussy. Like,
It's a lady spreading her butthole.
Yeah. that's a gaping hole I keep above my desk.
Step into my office. It's just fucking like hard deep
Yeah.
DP. This woman getting gaped.
Like an
Goatee.
executive's office in New York, like a penthouse office type.
It's just
Cut
Futanari.
out
It's just,
magazines.
it was Futanari. Just anime chicks growing penises. Just tentacle porn.
Facing out, looking at the skyline. I see you've noticed my art. I see my art's caught your gaze.
It's just a guy blowing.
That's
another
Donald
guy.
Duck getting his dick sucked. I see you've noticed Minnie Mouse spreading her pussy. It's a cartoon mouse pussy.
I paid $40,000.
Should get
for
those
that.
framed. That'd be sick.
That would be so fucking funny. Yo, if Display wants to get their shit together,
Display, yeah.
that'd be fun. Just get fucking Little Mermaid porn.
That's actually not.
Yeah,
I'll gaze upon some of the Little
obviously,
Mermaid porn.
I mean, she is naked when she rolls up to the shore.
It's so hot.
I know. I can't believe Eric didn't remember her when he first saw her. She didn't have her
How could
voice.
How could you forget? Did you watch the new one?
Shipwrecked. No.
You gotta watch it. Little Mermaid's fucking black in this one, dude.
What?
Yeah, I was pissed.
Furious. That is funny how they try to like stoke that up. They like, I think they were like digging through Facebook comments. Nobody gave a fuck in this.
Well,
new
that's
one.
the thing. It's one of those things where you're like, yeah, obviously I don't care, but I know why you're doing it, and that's what's annoying.
Yeah, for sure.
Like on any of them.
Well, they already rolled it out. They already announced Black Little Mermaid.
I had Black Little Mermaid's jokes 6 years ago.
I know. We as a nation fucking
They told us.
came through the cultural consciousness, and we're all just like, okay, yeah, whatever. And
Yeah.
then they're like, hey, remember, we're actually gonna do it now. We're not fucking around anymore.
Yeah.
Little Mermaid's
You
black.
better not get mad. It's like,
Yeah,
I'm
and
not
everyone's
mad,
like,
but I
dude.
know you. I know
Yeah.
you're the one doing it. So
But we also
No,
had bigger
man.
fish to fry. Then it was like everyone's kids were trans. Everyone's like, dude, I don't have time
Yeah.
for this. I'm trying to fucking.
Black Little Mermaid's nothing compared to fucking the trans pandemic we've got going on.
The
The
trans-
epidemic of trans.
Dude, I mean, it does suck for like your 9-year-old kid to be like, I'm a you're like, come on, not right now, dude.
Dude, you're not a boy.
Dude, please don't fucking make me explain this to people. That does have to suck.
Yeah.
Of just being like,
Becoming a girl dad.
yeah, true.
I was boy dad this whole time. Now I'm girl dad.
That'd be tight though, being like, hey, I'm girl dad, dude. Just rolling with it completely. Like total team girl dad.
It sucks.
Would just be annoying. It'd just be like, come on, man.
Unless
This
you're a
makes
lib. Unless you're like a lib guy, like an MSNBC dad, and you're just like,
heaven.
I knew my son was gay this whole
Yes.
fucking time, dude.
Yes, please let somebody say something mean online.
Please, so I can stand
and
up.
I'll send.
Actually,
They really do that. As the Hotez guy, they all do that. They're like, "Yeah, I'm getting bullied by your follower." It's like,
Hotez
yeah,
guy.
dude, it's online.
Yeah.
Everyone's mean online.
Yeah.
Shut up. They're threatening me. It's like no one's gonna bother. Shut up. They all do that.
Yeah.
Every fucking liberal reporter gets like someone's like, "You dumb fucking idiot." They're like, "Oh, someone's gonna kill me with a knife. They're gonna attack me." It's like, no, they're not. He's called you a fucking dork.
there's a video of a reporter getting shot though. Well, a guy tries to shoot him. It's wonderful.
Really?
The guy hides on the other side of a tree, and the guy can't shoot him. They're going in circles around a tree. And he's like, "Son of a bitch!"
Where was this?
Fuck, I gotta find that. It's so good.
Oh my god!
The guy like tries to assassinate a reporter, and the reporter just runs circles around a tree that's this wide.
Why'd you try to assassinate the
I
reporter?
don't know. He's probably watching the news, and he's like, "Motherfucker, I don't want to hear about
They
that."
should have let him in the basement of the pizza place.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, I don't know if I just overreacted today. I was at this little like sprinkler fountain with Chloe, and there was a kid, a young punk, a teen on a bicycle.
Yeah.
And there's an old security man in the park, and he was like, "Yo, you can't ride your bike here." And he's like, the kid just starts being like, "Don't talk to me like that, dude. Fuck you." Starts giving him shit, and then he's like,
Yeah.
"Dude, I'm just telling you, you can't have don't put your bike in the grass. Stand it up over here. You can't just leave your bike here, and you can't ride your bike through the park." And he's like, "Fucking yeah, you don't know who me, you don't know like, all this shit." And then at one point, he like picked his bike up over his shoulders, like he's gonna hit the old guy with it. And I was like, "Dude." And then they looked at me. I was like, "Oh, maybe that was just all in my head."
Shit.
I thought he was about to like hit him with a bike, but
Yeah.
you would never put your bike over your shoulders.
Yeah.
So he just like lifted his bike like he's about to smash this old man.
Yeah.
I was like, "Dude, no."
What happened? They looked at you, and then
They looked at me, and I was like, "Oh, hopefully I didn't just read that wrong and assume that guy was gonna smash the old man with his bike." But I was like, I could have, but also like, nobody lifts their bike over their shoulders. Like,
Sure.
he was like he was gonna fuck the
Did
guy,
they stop?
threatening him with
when,
the bike.
when you got involved? Did everyone?
Fucking no, the old man just kind of like walked off, and an old black lady tried to like, "Baby," and he's like, no, fuck that, blah 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 blah. And then, dude, I killed him with kindness. Chloe started smiling at him. The kid, literally, the dude was just like, "What's up? Hey, is that your daddy?" He started talking to the kid, and he
Nice.
just pedaled away. But yeah, dude, it was
That's nice.
crazy. It was nuts. I was curious. I was like, I wonder, because it was like a threat. The dude was fucking
Obviously.
ready to fucking slam this old man.
Yeah.
And he just got on and was just like, "I'm out of here," and took
Yeah.
off. Sometimes that's all they need, dude. Just a little
The
TLC,
joy of a
dude.
child.
Just a little joy of a child.
The innocence in a
I
child.
was waiting for him to be like, "Fuck off, dude." She was just staring at him, and I was like, "You want to say hi?" And he was like, I was talking to Chloe. I was like, "You want to say hi?" And he was like, "Is that your daddy?" Oh,
Yeah.
broke him, melted him.
You'd have
instantly.
had primal rage if you got in a fight with that guy. In
I was
front of your
banking
kid.
on it. I was like, if
You would unlock the scariest part of yourself.
I was in my head. I was like, if he raises the Huffy at us, dude, it's the fight to the death. He raised the Huffy to an old man.
Yeah.
That would have killed him. You came down with all 18
you'd have
gears.
to dive in front of that 18. Yeah, you'd have to. No!
Oh, dang it!
Ah, shit! I got hit by the pedal. Ah, that actually hurt.
The brake.
It was
Dude,
the
the pedal
sharpest part.
hurt.
Ow! Why'd they put spikes on the outside of it? Why is it kind of spiky for some reason?
It had pegs. I'd be telling the story 40 years later.
The peg down at the
My arm
arm.
got caught between the spokes. Gave me a brush
The
burn.
noises you would have made if you would have gotten a fist fight in front of your daughter. You would have been in the
Screaming.
the weirdest freak out.
Oh, it'd been nuts. It would have been fully like,
It would have been fucking terrible. You would have scared the fuck out of that guy.
yeah.
You're gonna have to kill me.
Yeah, that's why I was confident enough
That's
to be
where
like,
you would have full white screamo that fucking like.
well, he was a real like rugged looking. He looked like a teen that like he was just like homeless. The kid
Yeah.
was in rough shape. This old Hispanic man was like, "You can't ride your bike on there, man." The guy was just like, "Fuck you, dude." He just snapped on this old man. It was like,
With bicicleta. No bicicleta in a park.
an old black lady tried to hit him with, tried to baby him. She's like, "No, baby," and he was just like, "No, fuck that." It's motherfucker. Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, nobody tells me where to ride my bike.
I'm just a loose. I'm sitting there next to a loose can.
He wanted to ride his bicycle.
He did want to ride it. He didn't want to be told. But the guy kind of came down on him pretty fucking hard. Because I wanted to be like young punk, but I was like, yeah, it kind of did come down on that dude pretty hard.
Yeah,
And he's fucking nuts. It's like a fat, shirtless, 15-year-old black kid getting yelled at by Poppy. It's like, dude, this kid's probably
battle.
dealing, or this kid's having a tough time.
Yeah,
You follow the rules like everybody else. It's like, dude, this kid doesn't give a fuck about the
Yeah.
rules of this park.
the rules have failed him.
Yeah, dude.
Following the rules hurt him.
Yeah, that was a fun. That was. Yeah, I was supremely confident though. Like, yeah, I will fuck this fat 15-year-old kid
Actually,
up.
the
if I have
rules
to.
were designed to keep him down. So
Excuse me.
systemically, all right, we should go.
Yeah, true. Where are we at? An hour? Hiya!
We should eat some food.
Yeah, I'm hungry.
We should play UFC and eat some food. Also have a dumb fucking Zoom call.
We worked hard for this.
We work so hard, dude. I will close anybody.
I can talk for an hour. I have no ego.
Shove it up your ass.